we have to make sure what we do is not in line like what your dad, the scripture said, he come to kill, steal, and destroy. You know, that's the way of the Hasatan. So it behooves us to go the opposite direction. You know, when you feel like doing certain things or thinking certain things, we have to make sure that it's not in line with those four things: kill, steal, and destroy. Those three things. That any action or any thoughts, like your dad said, any any of our motivations is not in line with those three things. Come to steal, kill, and destroy. So you know, that's all I wanted to say that came up to my mind. And the scriptures that we had actually prove that those precepts are true. And I think it was a good amount of scriptures to reveal to us the things that God said about, you know, stealing.
Yes.
And if you think about it, stealing was the basic thing that's maybe that's why he said he put it before what now?
And in that scripture, he put it steal, kill, and destroy. But
I'm saying, what was the commandment that he said he put that above? Which commandment?
oh well, no, stealing is below killing. But I'm saying in John 10:10, when Yeshua talked about Satan,
Yeah.
he said he came to first steal, then to kill and destroy, because he stole the kingdom from Adam and Eve.
Right.
And then after that, that's when the death came, you know.
Yeah. I was thinking also, if you think about it, that's the main agenda that Hasatan had when it came to Christ. He wanted to steal the position of where Yah was. He wanted everything that he had. He tried his best to cause the angels. He even took his angels, some of them, away because he wanted to be like him so bad. So all his motivation was stealing. He wanted to steal Christ's life, Yeshua's life. That was one of his motivations, to steal away his kingdom.
That's where the child mother cult came out. Before he wanted to steal he wanted to steal the place that Yeshua was gonna come by circumventing, by producing the child mother cult, so that when Yeshua came along, he could say, oh, it ain't no different than the child mother cult. Just continue to worship the child mother cult. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's where the Mary worship came. But before it was Mary worship, it was worship of Semiramis. So he's still stealing that through Christianity, with the worship of Mary and the worship of Nimrod, which he said is actually Yeshua, because he created that image before he came to try to circumvent. That's why Yah told he gave him a name above all names, that in the name of Yeshua, every knee would bow and every tongue should confess. That's why he confused the languages and everything, so he could get us back to worshiping the mother Semiramis and the son Tammuz. So he stole him, and also with the images that he created, which we know in one of the commandments that we read was that you're not supposed to make any graven image. So he had plans set, but Yah already knew what he was going to do, and he knew who was going to be obedient to his word.
Yes.
And one of the things that, like he said, we can't do, we cannot steal, because when we do, we show the characteristics of Satan, Hasatan, and not just in things, but also ideas, because we know how many inventions and stuff have been stolen from black people by patents. And what has that done? How has that set us back? This is why we should be the first ones to say, I'm not gonna do this, because look what kind of damage it has done to us. the stolen labor that we have had done to us. So we should definitely be ones to say, I'm not going to take something, because I know if y'all going to get them back for what they did, stealing from us, then he going to have to get every thief. That's why what we said in 1 Corinthians 6:10, you ain't going to inherit the kingdom if you one is a thief. You're not. And that's why we pray, don't put us in that position, y'all, where we so poor that we have to steal and we blaspheme your name. Because we take his name in vain when we break the commandments, when we say we got those that name after him, the people, or those that are grafted in. So yes, that's so true. But getting back to, where I say how all this ties into us, we know our identity was stolen, that we are the real people. But if we're going to take that identity back that has been stolen from us, we got to take that identity back by our actions, not just saying we are the people, because we know that this quote unquote, and I tell you, I don't say the Hebrew Israelite movement. I don't believe that when Yeshua came, he said he came to give us life, not a new religion. He came us to give life, and that more abundantly, and we can have more abundant life by keeping his commandments, not by saying we're Hebrew Israelites, but still breaking the commandments of adultery and all this other kind of stuff, just by mouthing that we are the quote unquote people. We got to do it by our actions, by saying we're going to do these commandments, and they're not going to be grievous to us. Now, of course, there's going to be I don't think that's your car, because your lawn don't sound like that. But I know that some of the stuff is going to be hard in the land of our captivity to do, but we got to, once again, we got to step out by faith and ask the Most High Yah as best as we can. The ones that, that he'll help us to be able, because sometimes even when we might work for a certain company or something, that company might be engaged in extortion and everything, and we say if we don't know, then we don't. But like if I was an employee for Wells Fargo, knowing that all the stuff that Wells Fargo did, I would look for another company, because I wouldn't want to be associated with a company that has done as much robbery and stealing as they have. I wouldn't want to be associated with a company like that. Now, for those that didn't know, like I said, it wasn't making phony accounts and all that. They was honorable people. But for the ones that knew it, I would say, no, I don't want to be part of that anymore. I'm out of here. Or any other organization here that's doing anything. So that's our lesson today.